welcome back. You cannot really take some longer breaks this small flight because airliner fly very fast, like 800 kilometers speed, so just take a break like 10 minutes. It have moved like 80 kilometers, but I took not a break 10 minutes, only like few minutes. But this few minutes it have already crossed the Alps. So going really fast. This is the Swiss Alps, I think. So let's just record the descending. We are still 37,000 feet there. No, that's Milano. We are in, I don't know why it fly like there, but it fly more not across there. That's Italy. Maybe it like to fly out the Mediterranean. Don't know, but we are in Italy. Milano to the left. I don't know why they fly down here. So that's Italy, that's Milano. I have fly a lot around here in the old Microsoft Flight Simulator. All these mountain valleys, but the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is much nicer. Yes, that's Milan Malpensa. A very large airport, and you have another one there, Milan Linate. So all this is Milano city, and that's another 3 airport, Milan, Bergamo, and Linate and Malpensa. I remember that, but that's 15 years ago. I've been playing with this flight simulator. So I'm looking every week for a new computer, but I'm not going to buy on credits. I try to save some money on my MasterCards, like $130 every month. But that's debt I'm paying. Now we are descending, yes, we are descending. So I don't know why they fly like this. Maybe they're descending and then they're flying to the right. But that's Milano. Let's look nice if you have the night textures in the night. So it looks very nice in the dawn if you fly a little bit before the sun sets. Then after, I think you call it the from dusk to dawn. The dawn is after when the sun is going down. You have a long time with bit lights. That's the dawn, I think. Dusk, that's in the morning before the sun get up. I think the dusk. The dawn is from sunset to the black night, I think. And the dusk is from before the sun gets up to the daytime, or it's opposite. I have to look Google Translate. I have it here. What dusk is. That's maybe in the evening. There's opposite dawn, that's in the morning. Dusk is between late when the sun gets down. It's dusk before the night, so it's nice to fly in the dusk. And in Scandinavia, you have a long period with dusk from like now the sun getting down like 9 p.m. You have dusk like 2 hours. But not always. That depends how the weather is. If there's a lot of cloud and stuff. But this is the dusk then. But we don't have this night textures, the city lights and the street lights. So that's something they could do. The textures changing in after the dusk. Then the textures should change to night textures, how the Earth look like in the nights. But this is not a flight simulator, this is running inside a web browser. This is not a program, that's just a web browser. This sunsets. This is the Mediterranean, Genova. Yes, but I had not sleep much the last 2 days, so just like to relax and watch, so that's not always a talk. But let's just record this to the landing. This aircraft is not black, but there's something about the light in this program. When you look the aircraft from behind, it's just black. That's something they should fix. I don't think they have changed much the last year. I don't see anything new. There's nothing new in the graphic. But there should be an option for more better graphic for people who have big fast gamer computers with a lot of memory. They should have a high resolution ground textures and better graphic aircraft and stuff. I don't think they have changed anything the last 5 years. That's always looked like this. Nothing had changed. But there should be other flight tracking programs. I could test that if they have a better graphic. if you have a good friend or family flying from like New York to Copenhagen, you can follow the flight, and then you can, if you have, I think you have internet connection on the airplane, you can chat an SMS. Yes, you can see, okay, on the left you can see Newfoundland. Now you're close to Greenland. You can see Greenland to the left, depending where they're sitting inside the airplane. And then you can follow the whole flight. Or if you have a friend going on vacation on a charter flight, you can follow that charter flight. Yes, still Italy. Genova there. Okay, I could not find Monaco because Monaco is super small. This is Monaco. Yes, Monaco is super small, so it's not a big country. It's just a few square kilometers. This is why you cannot find it. But I like the program. I think it's very well made. You can track so many flights, but I would like to have some better graphic, a better airplane, and sound, of course. I'm missing the engine sounds. Yes, if you have the engine sound, it will be this how the flight simulator looks like 20 years ago. It did look like something like this. The Microsoft FSX. And that's Genova. But you can do that from Copenhagen, just fly 1.5 hours, and then you are down here. Less 2 hours. So you can fly to a completely different place, just in less 2 hours. Like to Rome. Yes, if you fly like 6 or 7 hours, that's the whole new continent. That's like Copenhagen to New York, or Copenhagen, Washington, DC in the United States. Or 7 hours, I think you can fly to like India, like Delhi. I think Dubai is like 5 hours from Denmark. Maybe Delhi is maybe 7 or 8 hours. Fly to like Canada in 6 or 7 hours, like Toronto or Montreal. Copenhagen, Toronto, like 6 hours. The ground textures could be better, but when you get it down to 6,500 feet, the ground textures change to more better high resolution, not high, but a better quality. You cannot really see anything here. You can see a kind of roads. But that's better than nothing, like just no textures. This is how the north part of Italy. You have this big flat area around Milano, then this long mountains. The Alps there, like a huge valley. Then you have this big flat area, and longer down you have big mountains down Italy, I think. The Dolomites, I don't remember. But there's some kind of mountain down through Italy. But this program have terrain. The terrain is fine. But the textures is not that good, should be better, more higher resolution. And sound, of course, engine sound you can put on small props, large props, turboprops, small jets, medium jets, large jets. But this is not a flight simulator, that's just a program you can tracking all kind of flights. This you could do like this, full screen. Yes, but then you have no information about speed and altitude. So just need the engine sounds. But I could find it on YouTube, I could find